Hi, my name is Robin B.
I'm Kay.
We're coming from the chatter once again. We're going to talk about expectations.
hmm
Parents sort of forth with that.
Okay, expectations. You set yourself up with your expectations, because you're expecting somebody to do something for you all the time or give you money or take you here or what have you. And if they don't do it, then you disappointed. But
Right.
but they're not disappointed because they
No,
were
because
like,
they got what they needed. They got what
yeah,
they wanted.
yeah,
That's for sure. Whatever it might be, they got it. But you're disappointed because, you expected maybe
them
the
to
same thing in return or something.
yeah,
Even a
yeah,
thank you sometimes might work.
yeah. But if one of the rappers said, if you go around with low expectations or no expectations, then you a lot happier, you know?
Exactly.
And
Because you're only
and
dependent on yourself or the higher being. You
that's
know,
it.
that's it. That's what it is. Because you know it's gonna get done
Mm-hmm.
or whatever you need. You providing it for yourself, so you don't have the expectation. Exactly. You know you're gonna be able to provide it for yourself. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. And
That
it's
comes into independence too.
yeah, I kind of get that, but it's also a hard thing to live up to. Because I mean, I'll put it to you this way. I'm more like a tit for tat person. Like if all right, we'll take an employment situation, okay? If you ask me to do overtime and I do the overtime for you,
Uh-huh.
and then it comes time for you to pay me and I'm like expecting,
Right.
and then Uncle Sam comes in, he's like, took it all.
Yeah, right about that one.
Yeah,
Easy.
you kind of like, I'm expecting a bigger check, and then you're like, I'll put in an extra 20 hours and I
Yeah.
got an extra $20. What happened to the rest? And it's like taxed out, basically.
Right. Right.
I mean, that might not be the best example, but I'm
Yeah,
just
because I'm like,
saying.
how do you kind of change that? Because that's gonna happen regardless. But it's a good example. That's expectation that you expected because you expected to pay your bills and this, that, and the other. You already have it planned out.
Mm-hmm. But
But
then
you have
Murphy,
to have a plan, I would think. I don't know.
I don't know. But and then you can't say no sometimes to the overtime because they're like, we need you, blah, 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 blah. And you like, well, the last time I did all
I
that
know I only
hard
got
work.
$20 out of
Yeah.
200, but
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, okay, I'll do it this time.
yeah, it's like
I'll put in my dues this time. But expectation is with anything, relationships, anything, you expect a person to give a certain amount, they don't. They
mm-hmm,
want it. You expect people, maybe you can lean on for money, they don't. But they
mm-hmm.
lean on you, and
Yeah,
but
yeah,
and you're there.
yeah.
Um, and anything. It could be
Or
somebody
the
coming over to do something with your house or to fix something in your house and they don't show up.
yeah, or they don't do the job the way you
And
thought
they
they were
don't do
gonna
the
do.
job correctly, right? So that's an
Yeah,
expectation. But if you decide to do it yourself, some things you can't do.
yeah.
But if I don't know. Expectation
Well,
is
for
decent.
me, the biggest expectation letdowns was always Christmas time. Because it's like they show all the latest and greatest things as a kid, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get this
You have
namesake.
10, right?
Yeah.
Not knowing where it really came from, but
That's what
okay.
I'm saying. So it's
Mhm.
like you just all excited for Christmas, what have you. Like, I know it's gonna be here. I know it's gonna be here. And you open up the thing, and it's like, that ain't
That's
it.
not what I
I
wanted.
want it, yeah.
Or the cheap version.
Oh yeah, yeah, or it's something you practically need, but you're like, but it's Christmas. I thank you for the sweater, but it's Christmas. I'm a kid.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so I'm just saying sometimes we gotta rein our expectations back in,
Yeah,
and
that's the that's
realize it.
the that's the lesson of this story. Yeah, you have to rein your expectations in because that way you won't be less disappointed and
Hmm.
less frustrated with the people you deal with. And also realize that everybody don't think like you.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you said, your expectations might not be theirs. They might have another different alternative motive.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you are expecting from someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good story.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna close this out this time. That's a big subject. So
Yeah, it is. It
please
is.
give us your responses on that. Give us your comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for being with us for another week. Thank you.
See you
Bye-bye.
next time.